All right, welcome to Bonneville, August 2011. We're here at Speedweek, and as you can see, we're not the only ones. There's a lot of people out here already. We got here yesterday and started setting up our camp, and camp takes about at least a day to set up. We bring a lot of equipment because obviously, as you can imagine, when all these trailers and cars are gone, there's nothing here except for salt. So you have to bring everything, including water. Anyway, this is our camp down here below. We've got these big white, whatever, awning things, and then our motorhome on this side, and 3 different trailers for support. And let me take you for a tour, show you around, see what it takes to go fast. To the left. The start line is 3 miles down that way, so you can't see it. This is about the 3-mile mark here. And the course goes through, see those 2 black things right there? Right out there. There's like a little black thing and another black thing. That's the course. And then there's another course that goes off to the right, and you can see the orange cones way out there in the distance. That's the short course. This is the long course right here. So this is our pits right here. The car's parked under the main awning. This is water for our swamp cooler. We bring air conditioning out here because it's hot and we like to be comfortable. So that's one big swamp cooler there, and the air coming out of the swamp cooler is right at 64 degrees. So if you work here for a while, you got to put on a hooded sweatshirt or something. It gets cold. I'm kidding. That's a joke. These are our ice makers. We make ice for the intercoolers and also to keep our drinks cold. This is our mess hall right here. That's where we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We eat right here, and then right over there is the office. That's my office. That's where I'm working. Because today's a work day, so I got to work. Saturday and Sunday I don't have to work, so I'll close my laptop. And here's the car, and this is where it gets prepped. Behind the car are 2 other support trailers with all sorts of product and stuff. That's the other swamp cooler right there with more water. And then our trailer that we use to move the car around when we're not racing it is right over there. And when we're ready to load it, we park it right here and just drive the car on up on the trailer and take it, put it in line, and drop it when we're ready to go. And then the truck with the trailer go out to the end to pick it up, and we have another truck that pushes it at the start. And that's it. Right now they're just prepping the car, getting it ready to go, because we're going to run tomorrow morning. We're running in the B class blown gas B/BGS. So it's a little B motor for us in the blown gas streamliner, and we're going after a record that's 308 miles an hour. And I don't know what we're going to do. First run, it's, you know, the car hasn't run in a year. We want to shake it out, make sure all the modifications and changes that we've done, they're all small and subtle, but still, the car hasn't run in a year. We want to make sure everything is good, everything is safe. Kenny's going to drive it, and because he's waited a year and a half to drive it, so I got to let him drive it. And you know, if the car feels good, I know what I would do if I was in the car. If it felt good, I put my foot in it, and that's probably what he's going to do. And if he runs over 308, we go to impound. And if we go to impound, that means we run the next morning and try to set a record. And if we set a record and the conditions are still okay, then we'll bring it back here, swap motors, and try to go for another record. Right now, from what we've heard, we haven't driven the course, except for Kenny drove it this morning. We've looked at it. It's a little choppy. It's got a lot of bumps. Very different when you drive it with a regular car at 60 miles an hour. You feel the bumps. This thing here, once you get over 300, it starts to plane. Bumps smooth out, but then you're not getting good traction. So we'll have to see how conditions are.
I'll just get a walk in your car like this.
Okay.
You want to throw some back?
Yeah. So here's the front of the car. Got 2 wheels that both steer. This is the intercooler. Oh. This tire right here, if you look at it, it's got all the air taken out of it. When we put the air back into it, it gets flat. When it goes to speed, it starts getting a bubble up on top. We run 90 pounds of air. This is the intercooler. All the ice goes in here. We fill that up with ice. That takes 2 giant coolers full of ice. This is the water that cools off the engine instead of a radiator. These are the fire bottles, one for the engine compartment, one for the driver. This is the driver compartment right here. The feet go all the way up in there. And this is where we go to work. And that's our dashboard. Everything's labeled very nicely. And this is our shift lights right here, and our emergency lights. And typically, I don't even look at those. This is our intercooler. So the air comes out of the engine right over here from the turbos. There's the turbos.
And then as they get more familiar with the car, when they see the next
the exhaust is right here. Goes feeds the turbo.
You made any
turns the
changes
turbo.
since last year? No?
Exhaust out here, and then the compressed air goes up in here through these giant intercoolers, water to air. And then after they're chilled, they go into the intake manifold, go into the engine. Anyway, but it's a regular, if you look at it, it's a regular engine. It's got a distributor, it's got an alternator, it's got a water pump. Spark plugs, basic engine. That's the dry sump tank. That's our Liberty 5-speed transmission. And that's a double wall scatter shield. These are our fuel pumps, and you can see we run a lot of fuel. So there's 2 big pumps on the top, 2 big pumps on the bottom. There's the manifold that they go through, and these are the fuel lines. That's one side, that's the other side. Car runs 16 injectors. And we come back over here, this is the fuel cell. That's what holds the fuel. That's the rear hub with our carbon brake. And if we come back here, we've got our battery. And then these are the parachute tubes over here. So, and the reason for that lengthy tube, the parachute goes in there, but all the rope and the lead for the parachute go in there. They have to go somewhere. And we have to protect that from fire, so you can see there's a whole fire shield that goes around there. The last thing you want to burn up is a parachute line, because when you don't have a parachute, you're not stopping. Anyway, the rest of the body panels are all right here, ready to go. What do you think? Isn't it nice and cold right here? Gotta admit, it's nice, huh? It's cold. I'm getting goosebumps. I gotta go out in the sun and warm up. It's only 95 today, so it's not too bad. Anyway, that's it. That's our little shop tour.